Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, hi, great to have you. So, you probably know Shakira, right? The queen of catchy songs, unforgettable dance moves, and that iconic Super Bowl halftime show with J-Lo. Yeah, that Shakira. But there's so much more to her than what we see in music videos and live performances. I'm talking about stuff that even her biggest fans might not know. Things that'll make you go, wait, seriously? Whether you followed her since her early days or just know the hits, you're about to learn something new. We've got 10 surprising facts lined up, and number 1 might just blow your mind. Let's count it down. 10. She wrote her first song at just 8 years old. Let's start with something super impressive. Shakira wrote her first song when she was only 8 years old. Most of us at that age were learning multiplication or figuring out how not to fall off a bike. But not Shakira. She was already putting her emotions into lyrics. The song was called Tus gafas oscuras, which means your dark glasses in English. It was dedicated to her dad, who wore sunglasses often after the tragic loss of one of her older brothers. Even as a kid, she was using music to process emotions. That early experience helped shape the artist we know today. Her lyrics have always had heart and meaning, and it all started with a little girl, a notebook, and a lot of love for her family. Honestly, it's kind of amazing how early she found her voice, and she's been using it ever since. 9. Her IQ is reportedly 140. Shakira isn't just talented, she's also super smart. Genius level smart. According to several reports, her IQ is around 140. For context, that's up there with some of the brightest minds. And it kind of shows, right? She speaks 6 languages: Spanish, English, Portuguese, Arabic, Italian, and even some French. And she didn't learn them because she had to. She learned them out of curiosity and for fun. She's also known for being very hands-on with her career. She writes her own music, helps direct her videos, and gets involved in everything from choreography to album production. Shakira once said she loved chemistry and reading philosophy books as a teenager. So while the world sees her dancing in music videos, she's also the kind of person who could probably hold her own in a university lecture. Basically, she's beauty, brains, and beats all in one. 8. She was kicked out of her school choir. This one's hard to believe, but totally true. Shakira was actually kicked out of her school choir. Why? Because her teacher didn't like how she sounded. Apparently, they said her voice was too strong, and even compared her vibrato to the bleating of a goat. Ouch, right? But instead of being discouraged, she kept going. She knew her voice was different, and she leaned into that. Over time, that same unique vocal style became her signature. Now, people around the world instantly recognize her voice within seconds. It's kind of poetic when you think about it. The girl who was told she couldn't sing went on to sell over 80 million records worldwide. Moral of the story? Just because someone doesn't get you doesn't mean you're not meant for something big. Shakira didn't let the choir stop her, and we're all better off because of it. 7. She has her own perfume line. She has her own perfume line. So here's something a little different. Shakira has her own perfume line. It's called S by Shakira, and it's actually done really well in the beauty market. She launched it back in 2010, and since then, she's released multiple scents under the brand. What makes it cool is that she didn't just slap her name on it and walk away. Shakira was involved in the whole process. The scent, the packaging, the look, the feel, all of it. She said she wanted the fragrance to reflect her personality. Warm, sensual, and full of energy. Fans describe the perfumes as fresh, slightly sweet, and very wearable. Some even say it feels like summer in a bottle. So if you've ever wanted to get a little closer to Shakira, well, at least smell like her. Now you know how. And it's not just for women either. The line has something for everyone. 6. She's a huge philanthropist. Shakira's heart is just as big as her talent. At 18, she founded the Pies Descalzos Foundation, which means Barefoot Foundation, in her home country of Colombia. The goal? To help provide education, food, and support to children living in poverty. Over the years, her foundation has built schools, libraries, and nutrition centers. It's helped tens of thousands of kids not just survive, but thrive. And it's not just in Colombia. The foundation has expanded to help kids in other Latin American countries too. She's also been a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador and has spoken at global conferences about education and child development. Shakira isn't just talking the talk, she's walking it. She's using her fame and fortune to create real change. And honestly, that's just as powerful as any chart-topping hit. 5. She taught herself how to belly dance. If you've seen Shakira perform, and let's be honest, who hasn't? You've seen those signature hip moves. But what you might not know is that she taught herself how to belly dance. She was fascinated by Middle Eastern music as a kid, partly because of her Lebanese roots through her dad's side. She started mimicking the movements she saw in videos and perfected them by practicing in front of a mirror. No fancy dance coach, no expensive classes, just determination and rhythm. Over time, she created her own unique style by blending belly dancing with Latin, pop, and even rock elements. Today, her dancing isn't just entertainment, it's a huge part of her identity as an artist. And let's face it, she made bellies, dancing cool around the world. You can't hear Hips Don't Lie without wanting to try a little move yourself. 4. She studied history and philosophy during downtime. When she's not touring or writing songs, Shakira loves to learn. During her pregnancy, she took an online course in ancient history and philosophy from the University of Pennsylvania. Just for fun. She said many times that she's curious by nature. Learning about the world, whether it's about ancient civilizations or how the human brain works, excites her. It's probably one of the reasons she's such a good songwriter. She's always exploring new ideas and perspectives. Most celebrities spend their downtime relaxing, which is totally fair. But Shakira cracks open history textbooks and listens to online lectures. That's dedication. And it really shows how multidimensional she is. She's not just a pop star. She's someone who's always growing, always learning, and always challenging herself. 3. She almost became a rock musician. Before she became the queen of Latin pop, Shakira was leaning more toward rock. Her early albums, especially in Spanish, had a strong rock influence. She was really into bands like Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, and the Rolling Stones. She even played electric guitar on stage. Yep, that's right. The glittery pop star image came later. In her heart, she's always had a bit of a rock and roll edge. Her voice, her energy, and even her songwriting style show flashes of that raw, gritty vibe. If you listen to Donde Están los Ladrones, you'll hear it loud and clear. She didn't abandon rock completely though. Instead, she found a way to mix it with pop, dance, and Latin sounds. And that's what helped her stand out. Honestly, it's kind of cool to think we almost had a totally different Shakira. 2. She never had formal vocal training. This one's pretty shocking. Shakira, the powerhouse singer with a voice that's instantly recognizable, never had formal vocal training. No vocal coaches, no singing classes. She just figured it out on her own. She developed her voice by singing along to different types of music and experimenting with her range. Her style is super unique. Part Middle Eastern, part Latin, part rock, and it all came from trial and error. She's also known for her incredible breath control, especially since she dances full out while singing live. Most singers train for years to do that, but Shakira? She just practiced until it worked. That kind of raw, self-made talent is rare these days. It makes her even more inspiring, especially for young artists who don't have access to expensive lessons. 1. She's a devoted mom. For number 1, Shakira is a devoted mom. She has 2 sons, Milan and Sasha, with her former partner, Spanish soccer player Gerard Piqué. And while she's got a packed schedule with music, events, and business, her kids always come first. She once said that becoming a mom changed everything for her. It gave her a new perspective and made her more grounded. She still performs and creates music, but her biggest role is being mom. She's involved in their lives in a very real way. School runs, family vacations, helping with homework, all of it. And she tries to raise them with values like kindness, curiosity, and gratitude. She doesn't overshare about her kids on social media, but when she talks about them, it's clear how much they mean to her. It's honestly refreshing to see someone so successful stay so connected to family. Shakira might be a global superstar, but at home, she's just mom. And that's her favorite title of all. So there you have it, 10 things you probably didn't know about Shakira. From writing songs as a child, to running a foundation, speaking multiple languages, and being a hands-on mom, she's seriously one of a kind. She's proof that you don't have to fit in one box. You can be artistic, smart, kind, successful, and still keep it real. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you learned something new, share this with a friend who's a Shakira fan. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun and surprising videos like this one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.